to go whenever you are, sir. Captain's tossed and... Okay. Yeah, I think your captain, like you were ready. I think you set your own balls up, to be honest. Luke! Ones and twos? Ones and twos?
Check, check. Check, check, check. Can you hear me, Luke?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Luke. Right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the winter season 2015 Cup Final. So we have here the Hare and Hounds and Hambledon.
It's good to see some underdogs in the final, eh?
Yeah, definitely. Good to see some different faces. So here we have Hambledon at the table now, Lloyd Taylor. And he's playing Gary Austin from the Hare and Hounds.
Tricky looking table to start with.
Yeah, I'm just seeing which balls I fancy, and there's a few awkward balls on both suits, isn't there?
Yeah. It's really nosy.
Key to get off to a good start, isn't it?
Yeah, of course, of course. I'd say Lloyd's one of their most solid players out of the Hambledon lineup tonight.
Very much so. He's a quality player. So he's gone for yellows. See how brave he's feeling, Luke.
Yeah, he could play the cut into the corner and develop the yellow next to the red on the cushion. Try and push the yellow over the pocket, but the clearance is tough from here.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if he played the yellow next to the red now just to cover the pocket.
Yeah. Yeah. Or possibly go for the cut first, then cover the pocket.
Yeah. Tell you what, he's finished okay there.
Tell you what. So one left middle goes, top of the table goes. Can't quite tell if the yellow goes past the red bottom right. Sorry, bottom left.
Yeah.
If that yellow goes bottom left, it's game on here.
It's all about this positional shot. He needs to take control and get the white into the middle of the table and
Yeah.
leave himself that yellow into the bottom right.
Yeah. I suppose you could play it now because you're on it, but you kind of want to take the ball at the top of the table out of the way, don't you? So you can just have all your balls close together.
Of course. He's perfect here.
It's not bad. Wouldn't have minded another 6 inches, to be honest, but it's not bad.
I'd love another 6 inches, AJ.
Steady. Now, it's interesting. If that yellow doesn't go bottom left, you can actually screw into it now. I think the yellow by the black goes middle pocket as well.
Oh, if it goes middle pocket, then this is a bit of a routine clearance. I'm not sure where the black goes. I'm right behind the black into the bottom right corner. I don't think it goes past the
Okay.
red.
I can tell you it goes top left, but it's tricky. It does go top left.
Yeah, you're right. He could have done with a little bit more, couple more inches.
A bit straighter. Wow.
As they say in snooker, that's end of break, I think.
I think he tried to screw onto the red there and play the yellow bottom right.
Yeah. The only shot I can see, AJ, and this is a tough little shot to play, but play the yellow off the red into the middle.
Oh, that's a decent shout.
And I think that's all he's got on, really. And he's looking at it, so he's playing that shot.
It actually goes direct.
Does it?
Yeah. He's playing it off the black, maybe?
That's not a good shot.
Okay. Of course, the only trouble with taking half your balls off the table is you leave the guy an open table to go to work.
Of course. Do you know much about Gary, AJ?
I don't, to be fair. I've played against him a few times. Won a few, lost a few. He's a decent player.
Yeah.
Obviously, if captain knows his stuff, then if you put your player on number one, you'd like to think he's a decent player.
Yeah, a lot of the captains these days tried to put a couple of, strong starters out.
Yeah. As we said, you don't want to start off badly, do you, in a cup final?
No, not in the first to 6.
No. It's a decent shot.
Yeah, they're all there. I mean, if he can get high on the red next to the black and just do the little nudge into the black to open the black up again.
Yeah.
So just stun past the red in the middle of the table and he's perfect. I'm not so sure. I mean, he's on the red, but the shot was really to try and get the black open with
Yeah.
that red.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure where the black goes now.
The black don't go anywhere there, AJ.
Yeah. Like you say, I can see him potting the 3 reds. I mean, bottom, right, middle, top is pretty straightforward for a cup final, but where's the black
Yeah.
going?
That's the trouble. As I say, if he got high on it earlier on, it was quite an easy.
Unless he's planning to leave himself half ball on the red at the top of the table and go down the spots and
This is
play
going
the
to be
black.
tough.
If you just roll it in, you could go up and down the spots and nudge into the black, or perhaps play a double.
He's 2 straight here. It's an easy snooker, just sort of flick off the side of the red. There's not much you can say about that, really.
In polite company.
He's still in control. If he can just nudge the black and try and nudge the yellow onto the cushion,
Yeah.
but or even play the white down the other side of the table. And that's what he's played, but I think the yellow goes into the middle.
It does. See on the stream camera we've got here, there's a bit of a gap to the cushion. It's not a lot of a gap, mind. It only takes a small roll or to run over a bit of chalk dust for it to go offline, and yeah, got to hit this one sweetly.
See, to me it goes quite clearly. And is there a way you could play this hardish and come across twice for the yellow again?
Yeah. Or you can put your eggs in one basket and just drop it in. And he's gone once across. That's a decent shot.
That's absolutely fine.
He's got it. It sneaked in. It wasn't in the middle of the pocket.
It's one of those, you just get down and cue this straight and it's in the middle of the hole.
Yeah, I'm playing this straight in the top pocket all day long.
Yeah, of course.
And there we go, 1-0 to Hambledon. There we go. Fancy graphics here, Luke. Got the old scoreboard up.
Scorecard up on the screen.
Check that out. So second match on, we've got Len Revel, Hare and Hounds, and Mick Pilcher from Hambledon. This will be a close game. Both decent players. Know them both well.
It's very quiet in here, isn't it, AJ?
Yeah. I think that's the microphones.
Yeah.
So Mick to break. Hambledon 1-0 up.
Ooh, it's
And he I don't think racked them particularly well.
grab your sleeping bags, folks. This is going to be a long frame. That is a foul break, I believe. Did 2 balls pass the middle of the table, AJ?
Yeah, they did. The red in the middle of the table is past the middle pocket, and
Another
one of
one
the corner
come
balls
down.
flew around the table. Yeah. No, one.
The red went past the yellow flew around the table.
Just debating whether it was a foul break or not, and AJ with the eye of the tiger. What do you do here, AJ? Do you just pot the red and then put a red over the pocket?
Yeah, I think it's just a case of finding a ball and then putting another ball over the pocket. I think these situations, it's you're keen to play well and go gung-ho, but I think it's a case of just covering the bag. I don't think he meant to cover the bag there, but I think it's what he almost ended up doing.
Tries Mick I'd play the yellow down the rail now,
Yeah,
just to cover the pocket.
yeah. You don't want balls on cushions, you can get rid of it now. If it drops in, it's not the end of the world, because you can probably cover a pocket as well.
Yeah.
Mick's a canny player. I bet a ball's going over one of the pockets here. There we go, yeah.
Good enough.
Objective 1 achieved. Len's putting the ball towards the pocket. Just by the look on his face, he might have been trying to cover the bag there, but
He's perfect here though, if he can make sure of the cover in the bag now.
yeah. And there we go, that'll do him nicely.
Still put Mick favourite in this frame with all the balls he's got on the table.
Yeah.
The more balls you've got, the better chance you've got of winning the frame.
I'm looking at bottom left as well, because the yellows behind the red are fancy yellows.
Yeah.
For now. Of course, things can dramatically change.
I know Len's a very attacking player. We played him in the league down at their place, and he took out 2 really good finishes and got 2 points for his team.
Oh, fair play. Yeah, it's tricky here. I think Mick's just got to get every ball in the open apart from the one over the pocket. Obviously want to move the ball on the right-hand cushion.
Yep. He's not happy there.
No,
Picked up the chalk in disgrace.
in disgust. See, if I'm Len here, I want to move that ball bottom left. And if he's got the angle to smash into it, but I don't know.
That is a shot, yeah.
Leave yourself an angle somewhere to...
Tell you what, if he pots this, he has the angle to cut the red in the middle and go into him.
Yeah,
Just a shame that didn't drop.
yeah. Well, Mick actually has got an angle now into the yellow middle left. Can you drop that in and screw across?
Yeah, screw across and aim to try and pot the red over the pocket.
Certainly cause some carnage over there. Just misses the black on the way through. You should get one of the 2 balls. To be honest, it's not the end of the world if he just drops anywhere bottom of the table, because he can play the plant down the right-hand cushion. Sorry, up the right-hand cushion.
He's nailed this. It's a great shot.
That's actually really unlucky.
Almost played it really, almost played it too well.
Yeah.
Well, he's almost skill shot at the white as well.
Yeah. I think he had eyes on playing the plant up the cushion there.
Yeah. It's game on after that.
Yeah. We're sat commentating in the bottom right-hand pocket, and I can tell you that he's jawed on the yellow on the side cushion.
I think he's got to play the back double again and try and get the pocket.
Yeah. What about the middle of the 3 yellows? Just bump it towards the pocket on the left-hand side.
This is going to be tough queuing, this is. Just a containing safety then?
Yeah. still in control of the bottom left-hand pocket. Now, can Len drop this in and leave himself a nice angle?
Well, he's gave himself a chance here.
Now, does that red pass bottom left?
Off the yellow and open up the red. Yep.
Well, he went for it, but unfortunately he didn't quite get it.
It's not worked out too bad, to be honest with you. Okay, he can pop the red over the whole way to the top right hand pocket, but he's covered the yellow going past the red in the bottom right.
Yeah. Yeah. For me, this is a chip off the one he's next to and leaving it top right hand, anywhere in the top right hand pocket. You just stun into that one, you can leave it anywhere top right, and Len's got a very tricky situation. Just don't go in off.
Yeah.
Obviously, anywhere in the top half of the table, Len's going to struggle to find a pot from where he'll be. He's gone for the pot top right. He's got the bottom left as well. He's just looking now around the table to see what goes where. You'd thought he might have done that before the shot, to be honest, but
yeah, completely.
Problem he's got is I don't think either of the two balls on the right hand side go past the red.
No, they don't. I'm right behind it. I can tell you that they don't.
I suppose
He's just got a nudge yellow towards the pocket now on the side cushion.
if he's feeling brave, I think he's looking now at playing one of the yellows off the red. If he can play the yellow off the red, it all opens up, of course. But it's a tricky shot. So what I mean is pop the one bottom left, stun it in, and then play whichever of the two yellows next to that you're best on, in off the red.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he's pot that one safe. Now he's still looking at it though, in off the red. I think, to be honest, now with where the balls are, you've got to get a yellow in behind those reds. So even if you don't get the in off,
Of course, yeah.
you can at least take the pocket.
He needs to take control of his frame again.
I mean, as long as the white finishes in the top half of the table, he's not leaving Len a great deal on, unless he develops the red for him. Got the flick on the red, but
It's not the
Didn't
worst,
quite-
it's not
yeah.
too bad.
as we said, top half of the table is not leaving much on.
Yeah. There's a lot of pool to be played in this frame now.
Absolutely. Yeah, he has kind of given away a little bit of an advantage there, but yeah, all to play for still in this one. Len's played a nice little roll there, trusting the table, and I have to say, I think it rolled pretty true.
Len's wasting no time on his shots.
No,
A bit like Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Yeah. Stuart Bingham.
yeah, yeah.
Fair play, Stuart Bingham.
Another underdog that's gone and won the
Absolutely.
title.
Yeah. It's a season of underdogs.
Yeah. Where did these two finish in the league? I think they...
So they're both Division 1 teams. Hare and Hounds unfortunately got relegated. I think they came second bottom to the Bell and Bottle. Hambledon, I think, were either in the playoff or one above the playoff. That's a relegation playoff.
Yeah,
So they are two of the bottom 3 or 4 teams in Division 1.
they've done really well. They've
So,
come through some
yeah.
tough draws as well.
And they've beaten, in the semi-finals, they both beat 2 of the top 3 teams in the league. So fair play to them both.
Yep.
I think both were 6-5 deciders. Is that
Both
right?
nail biters, yeah.
Now, if I'm Mick here, I'm playing the yellow onto the red firm here. Yeah, he's looking at that. I don't think the pot's on because the yellow's too far off the cushion, but you've got to get the red out of the way. And that's what he's done. He's played a good shot there. In control, bottom right. Only hard ball was the bottom left, and he's cleared it well. Len's got a few problems here.
6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, it's longer than 12 seconds this time, Len.
Yeah, he's realisation he's in a bit of trouble here.
Yeah.
So yeah, just talking about the league tables there. So Hambledon finished a couple of places above the Hare and Hounds. So I guess that probably makes them slight favourites.
Yeah. It's a tough one to call, though. I think it's still
It
a
is,
flick
yeah.
of a coin, to be honest.
I think so too. I mean, Hambledon have the 1-0 lead, and Mick on yellows is in control for Hambledon here. So
Yeah.
you'd say they're looking good for 2-0, but there's a long way to go yet. In the match and end this frame. Does Mick play the long yellow and just try and drop it over the pocket, top left, top right, make sure you hit a cushion, or top right even?
He's playing the double, I think. Oh, he's not.
He's done the most important thing, which is that's a good shot again. He knew he could just drop the yellow bottom left if it went in.
In total control here. Here comes
Len's going to try and secure the pocket, I think, here. Yeah, interesting. So Mick's getting a smaller and smaller window here for this to go through.
yeah.
Of course, in black ball rules, if there's only that yellow bottom right and he can't make a legitimate shot on it, so in other words, hitting it on the bottom cushion, then it will be a re-rack.
Tell you the shot to play here is to play the double really hard. There he goes.
That's a lovely shot.
There it is. Nailed it.
And a great call from Luke Johnson.
He's absolutely perfect now.
Yeah, to be fair, last couple of shots, he's played some nice shots.
Yeah.
Correct shots.
He's deserved this frame.
So, do you drop this in dead weight, Luke, or do you try and get closer to it? I think you've got natural angle, actually, to go beside the black up the table to get a bit closer to your
just
work.
don't go behind the red, whatever you do.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Yeah, that'll do nicely.
They're tough when the yellow's right in the
It is right in the pocket. I'm a fan of hitting quarter balls rather than screwing it back because you can control the shot better than the screw back shot.
Yeah.
Now this is tricky because that
This-
in-off is all...
This is a bit of a twitchy
Yeah.
one to go 2-0 up.
Yeah, because that's in-off. And
Played
he's
it
played
very
a
well.
great shot. What a lovely shot that is.
Kept his head still and delivered the cue.
And there we go. That is 2-0. That is 2-0. So Hambledon justifying their league status as the higher ranked team. To be fair to Mickey, played some nice shots at the end there. He's played shots in a sensible way, and I think summary of the first two frames is a bit more ring craft for the two players there. I think Gary on the clearance in the first frame maybe didn't go after the black early enough and left himself with a tricky black.
Yeah.
And then Mick's played some nice shots towards the end there.
Again, you would probably say Hambledon's two of Hambledon's strongest players have gone out first and second, and
Yeah,
it just shows what a
Very
good
much
start
so.
it's going to make.
very
And
much so.
Yeah.
Hare and Hounds have some good players to come. Mark is a good player. I don't know much about Keith. Rich and Phil are solid players as well. So it might be a case of one team plotting out the players at the top of the order and vice versa. But
Yeah.
there's no disrespect meant to any player, of course. But it'll be interesting to see how it pans out.